Good morning. All right, y'all. I think I'm being a douche. Well, I'm being a douche. So, morning, welcome back. All right, I'm gonna do a quick video here. We'll see how quick it is. All right, so I found this channel on YouTube, and I'm gonna tell you about uh, the animated stuff that I have been sharing freely with Esther, because I made a comment about that. Rude Love. I think it was called Rude Love. All right, so I found this channel on YouTube called Anime. Um, Amniverse, Animated Universe, maybe Amniverse. Anyway, if you notice here, the oldest video. Well, I'll tell you why this is relevant. The oldest video is 3 weeks ago. So this is someone. Oh, right here's where I'm trying to go about. This is someone who just started a brand new channel just last month and is sharing Daryl Anka's work. Daryl Anka channels a cat named Bashar. Bashar is an alien. It's a gray, whatever. Um, Daryl. So anyway, so this cat Amniverse says sharing the message of truth and love from the collective. As far as I can tell, just looking through the catalog, the only voice that's on here is Daryl Anka's voice, vocal cords making sounds, and it's not from the collective. It's from a cat named Bashar. It's a fucking man. Manifestation. We'd call him a gray. We humans call them gray, the gray, but it's still a manifestation. It's a man. It's a person. It's a goddamn individual. Anyway, knowledge is free. Share it freely, seed it, grow it, make the earth a better place. Okay, man. So here's my question that I posed. 2 days ago, I'd left this question in the comment section on a 3-week-old video. No response from the humans behind this channel, so I'll ask it again on your most recent video in hopes that the humans behind this YouTube channel see it. I'm a big fan of Bashar and his message, and I have great respect for the human Daryl, whose vocal cords are making the sounds I'm listening to as I type these words. Anyway, I'd like to like and subscribe and share this channel freely. So I just looked at your About tab in hopes to see it say something about this channel having authority, permission from the human whose voice I'm hearing on your channel. If you have authority to share was not made clear. Instead, I found a comment about how knowledge is free. Word. I agree. Knowledge is free, and each of us has a direct line to that collective you spoke of. If I wanted to say that more clearly, I could say each of us are a direct line to that collective which you spoke of, but not relevant. Also true is that we don't, in my opinion, have the right to take from each other that which is not given. All that to ask, do you have Daryl's permission to share this information? I have no intention to tattle. I'm only asking because I do want to share this channel, but I personally just can't if it's stolen material or if it's stolen from the creator of it. And make no mistake, the creator of this audio is a human. His name is Daryl, and he still walks this earth in this time and space, which I know isn't real, blah, blah, blah. All right. So I'd asked the question. 2 days later, I came back to the channel because somebody had commented on that one, I think. I'm not going to go try to find that 3-week video. And you can see here, there's other channels doing it. Bashar. So let me see if I can open this without. I'll go back to that one in just a second. So Blue Hydra here, who's a generic, it's not a human. I mean, it's a human, but they're not identifying themselves. This is the problem what Twitter had. Biggest problem Twitter has is a bunch of anonymity commenters. Anyway, this person wasn't saying anything aggressive, but I mean, I don't know. There's hundreds of people who share Bashar's videos on YouTube and even TikTok. Are you going to ask all of them the same question? That's what somebody asked me 7 hours ago. So when I woke up this morning, I saw that when I opened Facebook. This was my comment just now, 0 seconds ago. Interesting position to take. No, ma'am, sir, which I don't know if they're going to get offended by that, but no, I don't know what they are. No, I don't know. I'm fucking Southern. I'm trying to be polite. No, ma'am. No, sir. Anyway. I won't be going around the internet asking the same question to all the people who are blatantly, openly stealing for clarity or acknowledgement on how they're stealing. I'm not a busybody. I'm not trying to be a busybody here. I shared my reason for asking the human behind my question in the comment above, but I've copied that part to repeat myself here for you. And then this was taken from the thing above if they'd read it. I want to like, subscribe, share freely, to share this channel freely. That was why. I'm not going to go back and repeat it, but I said that was why I'm asking, because the reason I cared enough to question the folk behind this channel is because I am a fan of Bashar and wanted to share the channel. And yeah, by this point, I guess I got my answer. It's stolen material. Maybe even more disgusting. This is where I really get douchey here. Maybe even more disgusting. It's so judgy. I'm judgy Judgerson over here. You know, just whatever. It's my opinion. I'm sharing it. Maybe even more disgusting to me is when a thief feels self-righteous about their thievery or about their actions. I didn't know how to spell thievery. That's why I didn't want to look it up or bother. So that's why I put about their actions. But when a thief feels self-righteous about their thievery is what I was actually thinking. I can't say that's what's going on here. But if you steal from your neighbor, then make an argument about how it's the right thing to do. I don't know. That's just gross. And I can't trust a human like that. We humans are so adorable. We can justify anything in our own minds and make an argument for it. Anyway, and just for the record, I did feel pretty douchey for asking the question the second time. The first time, not at all, but repeating it felt a little douchey of me. And I don't know if I spelled that right. I'll leave it alone now, which I guess I'm not leaving it alone by making my own video about it, but I'm taking the opportunity to have a bigger conversation here just a second. I'll leave it alone now. I guess I won't be sharing all the hard work the humans behind this channel put into the creation of this art. Oh, what did I say here? I guess I won't be sharing all the hard work the humans behind this channel put into the creation of this art. Okay, now I'm just being a smartass. And here, so again, that channel is 3 weeks old now. Should look at the timer. 7:09 a.m. There is a post that I had made. This one. See, this is the same thing, right? And I'd commented on it in this video. I felt douchey for stealing this shit. But here's what I was working with a presupposition there. So this channel is from 2019. If you go to the videos, they're old. The channel's old. I'm not going to try to find the bottom there. But this channel, Beyond Belief, which is the channel that I had shared, here's the difference that I'm seeing. Esther Hicks and company don't seem to give a shit. And because there's a model, a marketing model called freemium, where you put out free content, free conversations, free value with the understanding that you're going to build your tribe. You're going to build your audience. You're going to build your tribe of people who know, like, and trust you. And enough of them, you're putting value out. So you're doing good juju, good energy with that. And enough of the people who are getting the free value out of your free content are going to buy your stuff. You do your paid content, buy your books, go to the paid behind the paywall to get the bigger conversations, whatever it might be. It would seem that Esther Hicks and company are about it for people sharing their stuff, because there is an abundance of channels out there doing animations and stuff, and these channels are long in the tooth, right? There's a handful, there's many channels sharing Abraham Hicks work that are old established channels, many years old, kind of a thing. Daryl Anka's work of bringing in Bashar that's not been the same thing. Now I just saw a couple of things there, but I know there was a time, because I've borrowed a couple of Daryl Anka CDs. I've listened to some of their workshops or whatever, but you don't find a lot of channels. Well, I'd already took the share off. You don't find a lot of Bashar stuff. You'll hear some Bashar clips, but the channel like that anime one that I just had on screen, like, that's very unique. And if you'll notice, the channel was only, what was it, 3 weeks old or some shit like that. So more than likely, Daryl Anka and company are going to find that channel and they're going to copyright, they're going to get the channel taken down. And that is it's theirs to do. You're stealing from them. If you steal from me, I ain't going to feel bad about squashing your theft. You know what I'm saying? You stole from me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Go fuck yourself and your self-righteous attitude about stealing. You don't get, like, if you steal, I'm not judging the thievery. I'm calling the spade a spade. If you steal from me, just accept that you got caught. I would suggest, don't get so self-righteous in making your argument that it's okay for you to steal. What did he say? The knowledge is free. Yeah. Okay, well, why don't you do what you need to do to clear your fucking filter out, and you connect to that collective that you're talking about, and then you bring that information to us and let us, the market, gauge whether or not that information is coming through a clear filter or not. Because this channeling stuff is running through the paradigm of an individualized human. The voice of Abraham is running through the paradigm of Esther. Esther has just become, in my opinion, one of the clearest channels out there. She, the woman, the human Esther, is really good. In my opinion, I'm a big fan of Esther Abraham, though, personally. I mean, I've got a lot of hours with them. Esther's really good at giving, but it's her language. If you notice, Abraham is speaking in English. That's because that's Esther's language. Anyway. Yeah, so it seems like, and I guess I'm not leaving it alone because I just put that channel on blast, but I mean, I put it on, look, I don't have I'm not going to Bashar.com or whatever and be like, hey, bro, check this out. Fucking YouTube channel over here stealing your shit. I only cared enough because I wanted to share it. Oh, and I've shared since that too rude love, whatever post was that I just had on screen a minute ago, with I shared the animated Beyond, whatever the channel was called, Beyond Belief or whatever, that shares Esther's work. Beyond Belief. I've since that post, which I did feel some kind of way about sharing what I thought I was presupposing was stolen content. It seems like Esther and company, in case I didn't finish that thought, it would appear that Esther and company are down for that freemium model, and they're down to let other creators use their content, make animations to it. And, think about that too. There's so many channels out there that are putting in the time and energy and passion into creating these cartoons for these Abraham Hicks clips, seemingly with the confidence of knowing that their work is going to stand, that they seem to have some kind of understanding that Esther and company are not going to take their content back, right? So I'm working with presupposition still, but it would seem that Esther and company are cool with at least some channels that they either have an understanding with. I don't know. Maybe they have a relationship with these channels. Actually, let me look at this about page on this one. What did it say? Hello, guys. Welcome to our channel, Beyond Belief. We're a team of passionate people who, yeah, it didn't say. Because I did look at their thing too. Really quick shift in our own perspective. Yeah, so it doesn't say if they have an official relationship with Esther and company or not. But compare, though, just looking at the library of that YouTube channel, Beyond Belief, and how long in the tooth it is and how much work the creators of that channel put into each 15-minute clip with the animations. They're different, unique animations to each one versus that channel that was sharing the Bashar shit. He's got one. I mean, dude's not putting a great deal of time. The people behind it, whatever, dude, I'm going to say dude, it could be a female or an it, whatever. They're not putting the same amount. The channel's younger. It's a 3-week-old channel, if I'm not mistaken from memory. I just had it on screen a second ago. And they're putting one still image up there that if I'm not, maybe it moved with the sound, that does it automatically. So he's got one still image that he created. He uploads some clips because he knows that the channel ain't going to last too long, because at some point, the owner of that art, which he has stolen, and it's monetizing or whatever his agenda is, doesn't matter. That's the whole point with the whole self-righteous. It's more disgusting when you steal and then get self-righteous about it. Oh, gross. Oh, gross. Anyway, but I too am being a douche. Here one, because just by calling the spade a spade, but I wanted to share the channel, and I just wanted to share it with a clear conscience or not. You know what I mean? So that's how I got involved with the channel. I found the thing. Oh, and then let me see one last thing. And then I wanted to see the there's another channel. Just because this might be another Bashar channel by Daryl. So let's see this one. What is this? 2017. Okay. Bashar channel by Daryl Ankle, messenger of good news. No link to bashar.org or .com or whatever Daryl's website is. So I don't know if this is actually, it looks pretty official though, right? So this could be Q&A. See, I don't know. This is why I wanted clarity. These are clips. This is what Daryl looks like when he's channeling Bashar, by the way. Eyes closed, if you watch another video of mine. Yeah, so this channel's old. So maybe Daryl is cool with people taking his stuff. I don't know. That's why I was asking. First contact. See, I think this is actually a YouTube channel from Daryl. Matter of fact, what was Daryl's website? I had a post. I thought it was bashar.org. I have a post I was working on that Vimeo. Oh, I forgot about Vimeo. I thought that there we go. Yeah. So is this the same one? Bashar channel by 108,000. Yeah. All right. So that's actually Daryl Anka's YouTube channel. See, so that helps. That confirms it a little bit more. It doesn't confirm. It's not conclusive evidence, but that confirms that much more that no, the other channel that did come up, the other YouTube channel that did come up that has Bashar's work, Daryl Anka's work, is his YouTube channel. Anyway. Oh, and one other comment I want to make before I leave this. One thing, just like that gaslighting video, because I have another video in the can where I took some YouTube conversations and recorded it. I just haven't put the time into putting it in here yet. One reason why I like using this content from YouTube for my conversations is because it's a town square conversation. It's already on the internet public. It's in the town square. It's on the internet. So I'm not taking private conversations and using private conversations to as an example to make my point. You know what I'm saying? I'm using stuff that's already in the town square in public, and I'm just using that to engage in my conversation. That's like the gaslighting one. That was really just good timing. Gaslighting was going to be a video I was going to have on the episode at some point, and that conversation came up like, oh, cool. Let me use that. Oh, yeah, and hey, welcome back to Shorty Does Life. It's December 4th. I don't know when the last one. Oh, that yay one. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to share comments on that. I've learned more about some of the things Kanye's doing, and oh my goodness, I've got some thoughts. I've watched a bunch of interviews. I'm not going to comment on all that right now. That dude is Kanye. What are you doing, man? Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate your time. It's 7:21. I gotta get cleaned up. Get ready. Excuse me. Get ready to walk out the door. It's Sunday. I'm going to Unity. It's always a good day to be in with the family there. Good morning. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm gonna close it out the way I do. If you're new here, this is the Short Dog Blog. I talk all kinds of mad shit. Nothing's off the table. And I close it in a way that acknowledges both the truth, your higher truth of what you really are, and the adorable little fucking human you are. With that said, appreciate you tuning in. Namaste, motherfuckers.